Okay, question 7. The graphs of two functions are shown here. So y equals a to the power x is shown with a solid line, where a is a positive real number, and y equals fx is shown with a dashed line. Okay, good. So you see y equals a to the power x, it goes sort of upwards, right? So you're sure that a is greater than 1. Right? Okay, so what is y equals fx? Well, y equals fx is sort of, the right-hand side is above the original line, right? But then the left-hand side is below the original line. Yeah? So let's have a look at the statements. Which of the following statements, 1, 2, 3, 4, could be true? Okay, so let's, you see there are two pairs, right? There are two pairs. So 1 and 2 basically form a pair, and then 3 and 4 basically form a pair, right? If 1 is correct, then 2 is not correct, and vice versa. Yeah, that sort of thing. Okay, so let's first look at 1 and 2. So if fx equals b to the power x, is b greater than a, or is b less than a? Well, if you look at the positive quadrant, right, the dotted line, the dashed line, grows quicker, right? It grows faster than the solid line, right? So surely it has a larger base, right? It grows much quicker than the solid line. So therefore b has to be bigger than a, right? So therefore it's at 1, right? So if b is larger than a, well then why is it true that on the left hand side dotted line is under the solid line? Well, that's because you decay quicker as well, right? You grow quicker and you also decay quicker, right? Imagine if you go 1 and then you keep on dividing by 2, and then 1 and you keep on dividing by 3, well then dividing by 3 is clearly smaller, right? It gets smaller much quicker than dividing by 2, right? Okay, how about 3 and 4? So fx equals a to the power kx for some k greater than 1 or for some k less than 1. So what is this graph transformation? The graph transformation is x became kx, right? X became kx. Okay, so if x became kx, what is this graph transformation? It's a shrink by k, right? So from the solid line to the dashed line, is it a shrink? Is it a shrink? So this will go here. It is a shrink, right? So if it is a shrink, that means that k has to be greater than 1, right? The scale factor has to be bigger than 1 then, if it's a shrink. Yeah, good. So therefore, 3 is also true. Yeah, not 4. If you shrink by a k less than 1, that means you're basically stretching, right? You get the idea. Yeah, so 1 and 3 only. So the answer would be E. Yeah, 1 and 3 only.